Welcome to Add It Up, the podcast that makes ad tech make sense, even if you've never worked in advertising a day in your life. In this series, we take complex stuff and we break it down into simple, everyday language. Because in an industry full of acronyms and jargon, it shouldn't be this hard to understand what's really going on. I'm Kristin Sanford from Mediaocean, and whether you're brushing up, just learning something new, or honestly just curious, I'm glad you're here. Today, we're talking about the two letters that seem to be everywhere right now, AI. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Ugh, more AI? And honestly, fair enough. It feels like it's everywhere. It's easy to tune it out, or honestly to feel jaded about it. And a lot of people are wondering what it can actually do, instead of what everyone is saying it will someday do. But here's the thing. AI isn't just another buzzword anymore. It's already changing the way marketers do, well, everything. In many ways, it's becoming as fundamental to advertising as programmatic buying or social media once were. So it's really important to understand the role it plays. That's why we're going to dive into the reality of AI in advertising as it stands today. What it can actually do, what it can't, and what the hope for the future is. The biggest shift happening with AI in advertising is that it's moving from being a content generation tool to becoming a decision-making and optimization engine. So let's dive into the 4 most impactful ways that AI can be used today in ad tech. Chapter 1, Campaign Optimization. Optimization is a word that has already come up a lot in our episodes. And as we've mentioned before, it's essentially the process of making things work better, faster, and easier. And as I'm sure you can probably guess, AI is huge for that. When it comes to advertising campaigns, there are a lot of things to keep on top of. How much you're bidding to get an ad shown, how much you're spending in total, who you're reaching, if it's working, the list goes on and on. And AI is becoming an extremely powerful way to monitor and adjust those systems. So let's go into an example. What does that look like? Let's say an AI system notices that a campaign performs better with younger audiences, maybe specifically during evening hours on streaming. The AI can then automatically shift your budget towards those viewers while reducing your spend in places that are underperforming. Which sounds great, right? At a glance, the biggest things that AI can do for optimization are adjusting bids and budgets in real time, optimizing targeting, allocating spend across channels, and identify underperforming campaigns. But what about what it still can't do? It's important to understand the things that human touch are still required for. That includes things like understanding business priorities. AI doesn't know if your goal is brand awareness or market expansion or launching a new product unless you tell it. Handling unexpected real-world events. Things like viral social trends, PR crises, or even a competitor announcement also require human judgment on what to do, knowing when to break the rules. Sometimes the best performing campaign isn't the right one strategically. So you need to have people in the loop to know what the best choice is for your brand and your goals. Chapter 2, Creative Generation and Personalization. As we've discussed before, one of the huge challenges facing advertisers is the sheer amount of ad variations that they need to produce. And that's where Gen AI can come in. AI can help marketers create different variations of an ad tailored to different audiences, all at a fraction of the speed of human hands. So some examples of what using AI for creative generation looks like are writing headlines, creating social media copy, generating product images or videos, producing AI voiceovers, generating background music, and even translating creative into dozens of different languages. But again, AI can't do everything. So people are still needed for the things like creating truly original ideas. AI can remix patterns and data that it's learned, but it cannot invent entirely new concepts. Understanding brand nuance. Things like humor, cultural context, and brand personality are all still things a human understands way better than AI. Knowing what's emotionally powerful. Great advertising often comes from lived experiences and human insight because no one understands what people relate to better than other people. Chapter 3, Audience Targeting and Predictive Analytics. Even if you're new to ad tech, it's likely no surprise that tracking user activity online comes with a lot of challenges and complications with things like privacy laws and constant changes. However, AI can help tackle some of those difficulties via two things. One is by leveraging first-party data, which just means data or information that a company collects directly from its own audience. The other is through predictive models. So those are models that can help guess what customers will do next. So instead of just asking something like, who clicked on our ad last week, you can ask, who's most likely to convert next week? And the AI can help you answer it. It can help you predict things like purchase intent or next best actions. It can also help you understand not only consumers, but other performance as well by things like identifying trends, summarizing reports, explaining why performance changed, and recommending next steps. But what it can't do is predict the future perfectly. Consumer behavior changes constantly, so it won't be perfect in its guesses of what people will do next. Understand why people behave the way they do. It may see patterns, but AI can never guess people's motivations. Avoid bias without oversight. If an AI is trained on biased or incomplete data, it can end up reinforcing those biases in its answers. Challenge a bad idea. Since AI just works off the data it's given, it can't push back on something that may not be ideal from, say, a branding, cultural, or personal perspective. Chapter 4, AI Agents and Workflow Automation. This is the newest frontier we're facing. Instead of AI answering questions, AI agents can complete entire workflows. So what does that look like? Some examples include things like building media plans, launching campaigns, monitoring pacing, flagging issues, generating reports, making optimization recommendations, coordinating tasks across multiple marketing platforms, and more, of course. So many companies are beginning to introduce agentic AI that acts more like a teammate than a chatbot, like Innovid is doing with its launch of Nevo AI. Sorry, another plug. But definitely check out our site, www.innovid.com, for more examples of what the next step in AI advertising agents looks like. In summary, one of the biggest misconceptions is that AI is replacing marketers. And while the introduction of AI can be really scary, what's important to remember is that people are still needed right here, right now. The most successful teams are using AI to automate their repetitive tasks, to get more insights faster, and to give time back to focus on the work that humans do best: the strategy, the creativity, and the relationship building. So as AI continues to evolve, the competitive advantage will come from knowing where to use it, when to trust it, and when to not, and how to combine its speed with the very much still needed human expertise. All right, thanks for listening. If you found this helpful, please be sure to subscribe. And if you have a topic you'd like me to cover next, you can reach me at ksanford@mediaocean.com. See you next time.
You're listening to the Mediaocean Podcast Network. For more of our shows, visit www.mediaocean.com/podcasts.